wind up, pull him in, and go for that Thresh. So it really often forces Thresh to take a very defensive stance, and Sword Art, we may see him just playing more for zone control and not actually committing to these plays, because if we see him go for the hook, Lu Mao, you can expect him to be on point, grab him in, and try to look to rock for JDG really all year long. And outperforming Bin pretty heavily in this 1v1, and there is potential for the dive now. He's not 6, he's just dead.
Bin has no way out, man. See you later. Here's the Gator, first blood.
He had the right instinct, but then he got greedy for the farm. He's like, what if though? What if I get 6 and I can survive? And instead ends up going down, and now Loken on the bottom side might just be dead.
Yep, this is that punish we were talking about, but it's 1 for 1. Sword Art ends up getting killed because of the turret aggro. Lu Mao trying to flash around and outplay this one. Huanfeng takes 2 shots from the turret. He doesn't hit his deadly flourish. That's what I'm talking about with hitting the shot.
Matchup, right? You know, you talked about the hook accuracy. Having move speed to be able to sidestep a lot of that is really useful.
It's a pretty impressive gold lead here so far for the side of JDG as Kanavi finds himself in a fight with Huanfeng here. It's gun versus gun, but now Sword Art is pulled into a bad spot. The damage continues through, but Lamb's Respite will keep him alive. This fight's about to get spicy real fast. Enchanted Crystal Arrows fired off, and Sofm's grabbing the kill onto the enemy jungler, but jungler for jungler, the sacrifice is through. Support for support will not be the case. Lu Mao barely survives, and Huanfeng will try to hobble away from this one. Beautiful! Perfect cleanse, but it will not matter as the Renekton has joined the fight. Zoe's damage is very impressive, and Angel gets the return from JDG because the gold lead is favoring them so much. Nearly 2,000 as Angel uses a heal to barely get out of the way of the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. If that arrow hits him, he's 100% dead because of the fact that Lu Mao can just follow it up, pull him in, instant kill, no problem, nothing to it. But the mid lane tier 1 turret will barely survive. Now it falls, but the curtain call is here. Sword Art shows up, but he's on the front line, and after that stasis ends, he might be in some trouble. Manages to walk away. Yagao uses a stasis of his own, but Bin gets the kill, and Suning may lose their first game, and they could look to extend that lead here a little bit further. They have control of the bottom side river right now. However, Zoom has teleport to join this fight if JDG want to contest this. The traps are being revealed. The sweeper also finding some wards here, but Sofm has already secured the Drake for his team. Now they're coming in. That's a nice pull from the Blitzcrank. Immediate kill onto Sofm as Yagao is low, but he's kiting around. He's just fine. Angel with a sleepy trouble bubble. The paddle star weaved around, stepping out of the range of the curtain call in time to avoid the 3rd and 4th shots. That 4th bullet isn't too intimidating when he's not so far ahead, when his opponent is also still at full HP, so you get no execution damage. Suning, however, does have control over the bottom side river, but remember, this is a 5,500 gold lead for JDG. Yagao with the flash into the gold card, but Lu Mao's already at 1/3. Lu Mao is locked down. Lu Mao is making a big pull, but it's only on to the enemy tank. Meanwhile, Kanavi is still in the pit, still looking to deal with the Ocean Drake. Zoom's coming around from behind. Zoom's able to find the damage down to Sofm. Kanavi's already going to be killed. That could be huge. Zoom is very big. He tries to get himself away, but the Deadly Flourish lives up to his name and locks him down. It's a double kill to Huanfeng. It's Suning winning a fight when it looks like they have no business winning a fight. A triple kill for Huanfeng. He wants to keep going, but the Flourish is not deadly enough. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble will not put Blitzcrank down from a nap, but Angel is still looking for a kill. That would
punish him despite him having QSS, but when you go heavily for that, both flashes from Soul Laners committed to it, you have got to make sure that that Kindred dies before ulti or it's going to be lights out.
Yep, and Kanavi dying early too in the pit. But now the TP's coming in. There is your ulti, but Yagao cannot find what he needs to find. He's in a bad spot, and Volley's coming around from the side. Bin makes sure they get a kill, but Zoom gets one in return. Sofm leading the charge, and Suning has managed to find 2. Zoom in danger, now being pursued. Angel looking for a little bit more, but Zoom is alive. There are still 3 players living. On this has 20% HP. Okay, up to a little bit higher of a value here. Bin trying to get away, but he's 1 versus 5. The rest of the team's catching up. Yagao makes sure he provides the CC. There's your chain coming through, but a nice unstoppable ulti to buffer through some of that CC now. Zoom could be in danger, and Suning are mounting their counterattack. Loken's already nearly killed off. You gotta block the shots, Blitzcrank. You gotta block the shots. Loken and Zoom both get themselves out, and now a situation that looked like Suning might not be able to contest the Drake. It's incredibly low health bars on 2 very important players of JD. JDG. This is Ocean Soul for Suning.
They have to contest. There's no choice.
If JDG gives this away, the game becomes exponentially harder. The Renekton taken so low, the TP coming in, Suning with the Drake, down nearly now to 0 HP. It's gonna be slain by Huanfeng. If the man didn't already do enough this series, he just got the Ocean Soul for his team. Loken is down, Huanfeng's on a rampage, and boy is he not stopping.
He don't miss, Captain Flowers. Huanfeng gets the Ocean Soul, gets the double kill. They are gonna get the Baron here as well, it looks like. And Suning may just have gotten everything they need to win this quarterfinals.
JDG, lossless in groups with lead in this game, but it has slipped through their fingers. Suning will nearly tie the gold up with this Baron take. Less than 500 separates the two squads now. And let's take a look at this replay of how they did it around the Drake.
He held the fourth shot. Look at this, the whole time. Held the fourth shot there. He actually got it with a Q, it looks like. He didn't even use that fourth shot, so Smite did come down, I believe, from Kanavi, but that actually just went down so incredibly quick. And I think it had to be the bouncing grenade from Huanfeng. So, you know, when that replay started up, I'm like, oh my God, he got it with the fourth shot, but not even the case. Chase is down for multiple kills here. He's on the IE now as well. You can see the gold lead all but gone. When you add in the Ocean Soul power plus the stats from the Baron buff, this is not even. This is not close to even. This is monstrously in the favor of Suning. Plus, you also have to consider the fact that the gold is where they need it. Bin is poor, but who cares? He has a monstrously strong marksman to protect. That's all you need to do right now. Everyone just needs to make sure that Huanfeng does not die, and you're not losing these fights.
I talked in game number 1, I jokingly said, when your top laner can say, at least I'm not dead, it's not really a bragging point. But that's all Bin has to say. That's all he needed to say in the bottom lane for them to turn things around. At least he's not dead. Can Kanavi say the same? I don't think so. The Deadly Flourish guarantees it. And Sofm is the one to pick up the money. They're going for the mid lane inhib. Nobody's there to stop them. Yagal's in the bottom lane. Knock, knock, buddy. You got to get home. We got some problems as Suning is going after the Nexus turrets. Kanavi is still dead for another 30 seconds. It is a 5v4 on the map. Sword Art with the hook onto the Blitzcrank, won't be able to find the kill all the way, but Zoe's artillery will guarantee it. Zoom nearly going to be killed off now. Lamb's Respite keeps Sword Art alive, and Suning will take down both Nexus turrets. They are in a 5v3 on the map. They are in a situation to take this game, and Suning will take down their opponents from the LPL. The third seed will defeat the second, and they will move on.